Hi, Mike King here. We've got some good news this week. We got word that our moral injury campaign, The War Inside, that we literally premiered, last September in New York City and Times Square, actually, received a nice award this week from PR News Daily. Received an honorable mention in the category of Advocacy and Awareness Campaign. Really cool to get recognition from other communications workers, peers in the communications field that produce this kind of thing all the time. Wonderful recognition for our friends at the Richards Group and our folks in our communications department for all the hard work they did on this. In addition to that, it was also submitted to enter for the Emmy Awards. We haven't been nominated for anything or won anything, but just to be selected to be entered for this is a huge honor. So good news all the way around for the Volunteers of America family. Really, really nice. In addition to that, there's been a lot of other effort. If you've had friends, like I've had my granddaughters tell me they're seeing our ads and stuff coming up on their phones and whatnot, there's a reason for that. We have literally tripled our social media presence, if you will, in the last 6 months. It adds up to $113 million worth of ad equivalency. In other words, if we'd had to buy all the time that we've been able to promote and place stories, placed over 500 media stories in the last 6 months, if we'd had to buy all that time and space and airtime, it would have cost us $113 million. It's literally triple what we had this time last year. So thank you for the great work being done in the communications work for national office and the affiliates and throughout our entire VOA family, if you will, VONs as well as affiliates. It's terrific work on our part, and it really establishes the brand in a very special way. In addition to that, one more piece about the brand. In September, the September issue of People magazine will have a full-page ad for Volunteers of America celebrating and promoting our 125th anniversary. So absolutely watch for that. And while I won't say I regularly buy People magazine anymore, I watch for the little stories that come across on the internet. It's great to have a full-page ad in such a popular magazine, and again, get our name in front of as many people as possible. As we move forward in this challenge that we have against the coronavirus and COVID, it's interesting that now we're literally at that sort of that 6 months phase, if you will, of battling this disease, being in the trenches, battling this disease. Those of you who are in that direct caregiving role within our affiliate programs, the 24/7 facilities, as well as our senior care programs on the VON side of the house and our housing. This is a tough time. You've been doing this for 6 months. You've been fighting this battle for 6 months, and fatigue is starting to become a factor. I know that's the case. My own daughter is an LVN at an assisted living skilled nursing facility in the Dallas area, and I watch it and listen to it coming from her and what she deals with every day at her facility. When they have a case, when they have multiple cases, when the testing gets even more intense and must be intense at all times, but at the same time, just the reaction of the media and the reaction of the public to these circumstances that are faced by those facilities that are serving our most vulnerable people in America. It becomes a heavy burden for the direct caregiver to carry, not only the caregiving itself, not only truly saving the lives and trying to extend the lives of those who are fighting this, but even then how they interact with their own families when there are circumstances where there's testing going on, not quite sure what their results yet on their test, really enhances and affects their family interaction because they don't want to put them in any danger. If you're at the place where you're one of those caregivers and you need some extra support right now, I want to encourage you to take advantage of our VOA Rest program. All you have to do an online session with them, and it's totally confidential, is to go online at voa.org/rest, R-E-S-T, voa.org/rest, and that flashes up the page where you can register to attend online one of these sessions, listening to a peer counselor around this and having just that helping hand, that sounding board, these things that sort of help renew us and get us through this fatigue level where we are at this stage. I want to encourage you to take advantage of that. This is why we launched this program. Again, I'll always feel a special debt of gratitude to Dr. Rita Nakashima for bringing this wonderful moral injury working concept to our attention years ago. And it's been the absolute right thing to do to pursue it the way we have. Take advantage of this. Our VOA family, take advantage of this as you are in those trenches saving lives every day. And we need you to be as renewed as you can be. And yet I know that's much easier said than done. Keep the faith. God bless you.